Folks, Pokemon Legends EA is finally upon us. The game drops real soon, and with it comes a whole new kind of Pokemon adventure. So today on Game Rant, we're going over what you can expect before making your way to Lumiose City. For the uninitiated, Pokemon Legends EA is the latest entry in the Pokemon Legends series, which started with Pokemon Legends Arceus back in 2022. However, this title brings players to the region introducing Pokemon X and Y, Kalos. You play as a young Pokemon trainer who has just made it to Lumiose City, the metropolis that lies near the center of the region. And of course, like other modern Pokemon games, you could customize your trainer how you see fit. The game's story is centered around the city's redevelopment plan, which is being funded by a large corporation dubbed Quasartico Inc. The goal is to create an environment where both humans and Pokemon can thrive. This premise opens the door to a bunch of things you could do within the city. The most obvious is, well, catching Pokemon. There are wild zones in the area that serve as their home. Once you choose your starter Pokemon, whether it be Chikorita, Totodile, or Tepig, you could spend your days in these places catching Pokemon, similarly to how it was done in Pokemon Legends Arceus. However, everything changes at night. Once the sun sets, the ZA Royale begins. This is a competition between the most skilled trainers in the city. You start at rank Z, but by battling different opponents, you can climb in rank until you reach the top, rank A. As a reward for your efforts, you get to make one wish. But battling and catching aren't the only activities you could partake in. This is a big city, and Quasartico needs all the help it can get to keep it in order. So you can take on a variety of side quests to help them out. This includes looking for missing Pokemon with the city's greatest detective, Emma, and completing researcher quests for Mabel, the acting director of the Pokemon Research Lab. As for exploration, traversal looks just as fun as it would be in the wild. You can choose to stay on the ground, or move across rooftops like Ezio from Assassin's Creed. The place is filled with tons of cool places to visit, like cafes and clothing stores to upgrade your fit. So trust me when I say that you'll have enough to keep you occupied in this lively setting. However, it's time we talk about the elephant in the room. Pokemon Legends EA is the first mainline Pokemon game that abandons a turn-based battle system. Instead, they happen in real time. You can move to dodge incoming attacks, and your Pokemon will launch one when you command it. Each attack has a specific range and cooldown, meaning strategy and quick thinking play much bigger roles here. Along with that, a familiar mechanic returns with this title, Mega Evolution. Introduced in Gen 6, this feature allows you to temporarily evolve your Pokemon for a massive power boost. However, only certain Pokemon have access to it. So far, Game Freak has revealed a few of the new ones, but more are bound to appear once the game officially releases. Mega Evolution also seems to be at the core of the game's story. Pokemon around the city are somehow mega evolving on their own and wreaking havoc. A major part of your adventure involves working together with the friends you make to quell these Pokemon. And from the gameplay we've seen, these will play very similarly to the boss battles in Legends Arceus. But what about when you're not playing through the main story? Well, Legends EA also has online multiplayer. You can challenge up to 3 other players in a Battle Royale style match. Similar to how it works in the story, you can climb from rank Z to A by earning points in battle. These points are based on your placement and your performance. However, if you would rather stick with facing your friends without worrying about rank, you can always set up a private battle. But be aware that playing ranked will give you the Mega Stones for the Gen 6 starters. Their Mega Evolutions are making their debut in this game as well, so you won't want to miss out on them. Playing during Season 1, which starts when the game launches, will give you Greninja's Mega Stone. Playing in Season 2 will give you the one for Delphox, and participating in Season 3 will give Chestnut Stone. Now, if you want to get the most out of Legends EA, there is also the Mega Dimension DLC. We don't know much about it yet, but Game Freak has revealed that it will add more story and the new Mega Evolutions Mega Raichu X and Y. The additional story is set to release by February 28, 2026, and seems to be centered around the mythical Pokemon Hoopa. But now that we know what to expect with this title, let's talk about the cost and what you get with your purchase. The game drops on October 16th for both the Switch and Switch 2. The Switch version is $59.99, while the Switch 2 version is $10 more. However, be aware that if you decide to get it for the first Switch, you can always pay to upgrade it later if you plan on getting a Switch 2. If you pre-order it, you gain a pack of Super Potions, Revives, Full Heals, and a rare candy to use in-game. But depending on your retailer, you can get more goodies if you pre-order the physical version. Pre-ordering through Walmart grants you a randomly chosen pin of one of the starters. Pre-ordering through Best Buy gives you a Pokemon TCG playmat depicting Lumiose City. However, know that both these bonuses require you to pre-order online. If you pre-order through the Pokemon Center, you still get a random starter pin, but these have different designs. Lastly, if you pre-order through a GameStop that is holding a midnight launch event, you get a special tote bag. Along with all that, there are bonuses for simply purchasing the game before February 28th. Doing so gives you 100 Pokeballs and a Ross with a Gardevoirite so that you can get Mega Gardevoir as soon as possible. When it comes to the DLC, it costs $30 and automatically grants your character some new clothes upon purchase. You'll also receive a luxurious Pokeball set if you purchase it before February 28th. With that, you're all set to start your adventure through Lumiose City. I, for one, am super excited for this new entry. Let us know how you're feeling about it in the comments below. Until next time, thanks for watching and happy gaming.